Life research for the last 8 years, and I became interested in the product because of what I felt it could do to provide an overall wellness to all of my patients. The backbone of For Life is its scientific team. It has a tremendous team of scientists. Their credentials are impeccable, and I feel that their dedication to striving and to continuing research is just, it's incredible.
When I was in training as an infectious disease microbiologist, it wasn't necessarily the in vogue thing to do. But my intuition perhaps said that infectious disease hasn't been solved and will become a major challenge in my lifetime's future. And when For Life Research came to me and said, Dr. Bennett, we'd like to have you assist us, I saw a tremendous opportunity to live my dream and to bring what I knew to For Life so that we could take that message to the world.
One of the nicest things about transfer factor,
Welcome back to Philippines Uncut. I'm Buddy Cunanan. Tonight's topic is transfer factor, health and wellness. And joining us still is Ramon Mendoza, and he is research speaker of For Life Research. And also now with us is Ms. Tess Brazil, and she is former department manager of the Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Office, more commonly known as PCSO.
PCSO, that's
yes,
right.
ma'am.
Good evening.
Yes, good evening, Ms. Brazil. Welcome to Philippines Uncut.
Thank you, Buddy.
In fact, you're the only newbie now on the show because Tita Revy has been here and so has Mon and now, but I'm so glad to have you here because we're talking about this fascinating topic, transfer factor and healing and wellness.
Yes.
Now, a little bit about you. Let's have some background. Tell us a bit about yourself. Who is Tess Brazil?
Well, I am a registered social worker. So when then Chairman Mita Pardo Tebera got me to start a social service in PCSO, that's how paano ako nakapasok sa PCSO.
Oh, ano pong yes, continue.
Okay. And then, of course, as a department manager, then we put up systems and procedures, particularly in assisting patients who need medical assistance or medical care. So, ang mandate kasi ng PCSO is to really to provide financial support or financial assistance for those patients, either hospitalization, medicines, or NGOs, GOs, non-government, government organizations who also need funding support for their programs, health programs. So that's how we started in 1993.
Yes. Now, how long were you with the PCSO before you, retired and left the service?
Well, I've been with PCSO from 1993 up to 2013.
Wow, 20 years.
20 years.
20 years, wow.
That's true. 20
Talagang
years.
veterano kayo ng
Yes,
ahensya
in a way,
talaga.
yes.
So,
Yeah.
Ms. Brazil, what led you, I understand that when you were there at PCSO, a lot of transfer factor products were being used
That's
to
right.
help all these people that you just mentioned.
That's right.
Okay, number one, my first question is, what led you guys at PCSO at that time to try this innovative new approach? Because usually, the knee-jerk reaction would be to try something Western, conventional, traditional, in nature. But this is something, this is something alternative. This is something different, right?
Yes.
So, what led you down this road?
Okay. Actually, at that time, we've seen a number of cancer patients seeking medical assistance. And upon our interview with the social workers and their families, ayaw na raw nila because alam mo kasi ang effect ng chemotherapy, pati yung good cells, di ba, pinapatay din. So they were saying that there's an alternative solution for it, and some at the event verbalized that they would like to try herbal medicines. At meron din nagsabi rin sa amin ng transfer factor. So we become interested and we wanted to find out what is this all about. And therefore, the board at that time was really very generous, approve funding support for patients, provide seeking alternative treatment, provided, of course, that they themselves would really want to take that responsibility of taking alternative treatment, and of course, the doctors would also advise that. And that's how we started, getting transfer factor and distributing or giving it to our patients, particularly cancer patients, yung may mga breast cancers, dengue patients.
As Mon was saying
yes,
earlier,
oo, talaga nakatulong yun. Oo. And then other than that, of course, yung mga patients with leprosy.
Also
Kasi
mentioned earlier.
Yes, we also had like a project using transfer factor for patients with leprosy. At talaga nakita namin dramatically how it really had
Dramatic,
changed.
huh? Really,
Yes,
it really helped
that's
them
true.
a lot. Now, how long was the transfer factor, were transfer factor products part of the program?
I think that was for 2 to 3 years.
Okay. Now, in terms of cancer, because, you know, I mean, this is really what a lot of people are battling with now. I think that and heart disease are probably the two major killers
Yes.
in the world, you know. So, how successful were you people at PCSO at helping people with cancer?
At the time.
Sure, at the time,
At the
yes.
time.
Because I understand
Well,
this project has been discontinued, no?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. And I've been, been out of PCSO for 2 years now.
Yes.
Well, ang masasabi ko lang siguro, that nakikita namin syempre yung pagtulong mo, nakita mo na bumalik yung kalusugan nila. Tapos sila yung nagsasabi talaga sa amin, now I can walk. Now dati nakahiga lang ako, pero now I can go back to work. Yun na, lalo na yung mga head ng families.
Yes.
Tapos meron pa rin kaming cases no ng mga bata na maliit pa lang talaga sa afflicted na rin sa. Merong mga
Wow.
bata no na merong, how do you call that, cancer doon sa mata.
Yes, yes.
Natulungan din yon. And then, pero meron akong mas marami akong alam na cases na yung may mga breast cancers. Of course, these are mga nanay no na maraming anak. So the fact that sila mismo gumaling, naalagaan uli nila yung mga anak nila, malaking bagay yung para sa kanila. So it really gave them hope.
Wow. So at least really, you saw firsthand,
Yes.
not just the effect on improving their health, but the impact on their lives.
The impact on the family and the fact that nakabalik sa pagtatrabaho, nakatulong sa pamilya.
And these are people po na dumaan na sa traditional, dumaan na sa
Dumaan.
chemo, sa radiation,
Yes,
all
yes,
these
yes.
traditional approaches to cancer. What do you have to say about that, Mon? Huh? I mean, like, you know, cancer has been such a dreaded word. I keep talking about that because even I lost my father to prostate cancer, no? So, you know, so really, I mean, now that, you know, cancer has always been some sort of death sentence to many people, no? To all of us.
Yeah,
You know?
that's right.
Yeah.
So, para sa akin, parang ang cancer lagnat na lang sa amin yan.
Talaga.
Oo, kasi parang bibigyan mo lang ng transfer factor, para bang binigyan mo ng paracetamol.
Talagang
Oo,
gumagaling.
Tapos nawala na yung lagnat kinabukasan, o following week, ganun. May mga cases kaming ganyan na nagugulat lang kami.
Talagang nawawala.
Parang lagnat lang, nawala.
Ano yung pinaka-dramatic in your experience sa transfer factor?
Ang pinaka-dramatic yung,
Vis-a-vis cancer.
we haven't talked about Kyle, no?
Okay, let's talk about Kyle.
Si Kyle kasi is a 4-year-old boy, no, who had a tumor in his head. Now, inside the brain, so it was opened by the hospital.
Okay, surgery, yeah.
It was surgically removed
Yeah.
yung tumor sa head, but he got blinded because of that.
Because of the
He
procedure.
got blind, yes. And you know what? After several months, tumubo uli yung tumor. So, biniyak uli yung ulo. Ngayon naman, na-comatose yung bata.
Kawawa.
So, after a few months na naman, tumubo na naman yung tumor. So, this time, ayaw nang ipabiyak ng nanay. Kasi
Siyempre.
awang-awa na,
Oo
umiiyak
naman,
yung
that's
nanay.
too much, oh.
Baka mamatay, o baka may mangyaring masama na. So, the mother went to the office, nakausap ko, and all I gave was this transfer factor Uvida. Sabi ko, ipainom ito.
Ito, this
one.
product, this bottle,
product,
yeah.
this bottle. This has transfer factor in liquid form para pwedeng pumasok na lang sa NGT.
Kasi the
was
boy was comatose.
Comatose.
Okay.
And so, after just a few hours, gumising yung bata.
Really?
O, gumising yung bata. And then after 5 days, tumayo na yung bata. Dinala nga sa office namin.
Okay.
Kaya gulat na gulat yung nanay.
Ano
Ngayon,
sabi ng mga
okay na yung
doktor?
bata.
Anong sinabi ng mga doktor?
Well,
Kasi I mean, siguro kung kumakamot lang ulo nila. Di ba?
a lot of
Ba't
them,
ganon?
a lot of them cannot believe what happened.
No, I'm laughing because
Yes.
not because you know, but only because it's such good news, no? That
It's such a
marami
such
na
a
tulungan
good
na
news,
ganito.
yeah. It was a pastor who went to them, visited them in the hospital,
Yeah.
who talked about the transfer factor, and then the mother went with the pastor to our office, and I explained just a few minutes, and they grabbed the bottle and just ran to the hospital, and after letting him take it through the nose, NGT,
Kasi comatose nga.
in just a few hours, the boy just woke up,
And then 5 days,
and after 5 days,
he was able to stand and
able to
walk,
stand.
and then finally discharged. So
Yeah.
this is a boy
Yeah.
with a tumor in his head, 2 operations, got blinded, got comatose because of
Yes.
because these are sensitive procedures, no?
Yes.
Miss Tess, what do you have to say about stories like this? I'm sure ikaw sa PCSO dati, marami ka rin na-encuentrong
Ay, napakarami talaga,
Mga
napakarami.
kwentong ganyan, no?
Yes. And of course, yung department ko, kasi syempre kahit unang-una pag lumapit sila sa amin, syempre gusto namin mabuhay sila, no? At makabalik talaga to their self-functioning, okay? So ako mismo nga because I've been taking transfer, if I may just
Sure, please.
share it. Kasi asthmatic ako since I was a child. Ang dami-dami ng mga gamot na binigay sa akin ng parents ko. Talagang wala hanggang tumanda na nga ako. And then in 2007, binigyan ako ng transfer factor. Since then, alam mo, to this day, hindi ako not even a single attack of asthma. Usually, I have it pag masyadong mainit at masyadong malamig. At ilang beses na ako na ospital talaga because of
Ganun kasama
asthmatic.
yung asthma
Yes,
niya? Wow.
nangingitim na yung mga
Wow.
kuko ko. Hindi totoo,
Wow,
that's
that's
true.
bad.
No?
No, that's serious.
It was really serious, it was really bad. Pero, because of transfer factor, which I've been taking religiously, wala talaga.
Pero may kasama bang lifestyle change on your part? Ms.
Lifestyle change. Of course, now that I'm retired, I really take care of myself now. Kasi noon puro stress sa work, di ba? Kasi you also, like, you be responsible for other people. Sa trabaho namin, lalo na as a social worker. No? Ang feeling mo hindi lang mo siya gustong tulungan dahil sa funds ng PCSO, but gusto mo mabago yung buhay niya.
Yes, and I think siguro if you're involved in social work and your heart is into it, minsan natatransfer sa'yo yung dinadala mo di ba? Yung problema ng marami,
Totoo,
hindi mo
totoo.
maiwanan
Hindi
sa
mo
sa
totoo.
opisina yun.
We say we empathize, but kahit papano nadadala mo. You're
Nadadala mo
right,
talaga.
nadadala mo rin
It
talaga.
cuts both ways if you
Yeah.
think about it. I mean, if your heart is into something,
That's right.
that's why you really need transfer factor.
We need it.
Kaya naman mo, I guess in your office here, I know your office is in Ortigas. No?
Yes.
And I'm
In,
sure that it must be a very nice feeling to see people who have really come to you,
Yeah.
coming to you. Ito na yung last card nila. Diba?
Yes.
Last ball na. Kaya nga sila pumunta dito kasi sa hospital, they must have tried the hospital.
Everything.
And maybe out of financial, maybe financially they couldn't afford it, or maybe they were just tired, like the parents of Kyle.
Yeah.
No?
There was also the story of a lady who came from the US na liver cancer
Okay.
Tapos binigyan lang yata siya ng 6 months to live
Okay.
doon sa US.
Okay.
So pumunta siya rito, nag-attend lang siya sa wake kasi namatay yung brother niya. So doon sa wake, nag-meet kami kasi pinapunta ako ng isang doktor doon para ma-meet siya to talk about transfer factor. So I told her to try this product.
Okay.
So she just, obeyed her, her cousin who was a doctor. So she just listened to me and she took it. And
This is 6 months to live.
yeah, 6
Okay.
months to live.
All right.
And you know what? Something strange happened to her in the condominium. She fell asleep. And then, before she fell asleep, nag-detox siya because of this. Na-detox yung kanyang liver,
Yes.
yung kanyang colon and
Yeah.
everything. Ang daming lumabas. It's like, almost
Cleansing.
filling up
Cleansing, yes.
the toilet bowl.
Okay.
And before he could even flush it, sobra siyang nahilo.
Okay.
Kasi that was like detoxification that happened kasi
Okay.
she was dying.
Okay.
So all the dirt went out siguro. Then she just walked towards the bedroom. And then she fell asleep. And then when she woke up, she was already feeling well.
How is she now?
She went back to the US without knowing na magaling na pala siya.
So you're telling me 6 months, liver cancer,
Oh.
6 months to live,
6 months to live.
and the success story, she was
Yeah.
cured.
And
was
she just announced
healed.
to us that when she went back to the US, sabi daw ng doktor niya, wala raw siya makitang cancer.
Oh my gosh. No, bravo. Alam mo, Ms. Tess, Mon, unfortunately, we've come to the end of the show, but we have about 10 seconds to close. Mon, how can they find you guys at Transfer Factor? Please give them the
Okay,
contact details.
You see the number
Yeah.
on the screen, right?
Screen.
So just dial that number, 0905-483-5571. 0905-483-5571. And then Tita Rebby will probably answer you
Yeah.
and then talk to you about how to get these products to your
Excellent.
homes because we have a very good service when it comes to delivery. So just call us, and then if you want to listen more to this talk, you just go to the website of GNN Philippines Uncut.
And this will be on YouTube.
this will be on
after
YouTube
airing.
after a few days.
So they can review it. They can review everything we
Yes.
talked about. Excellent.
And thank you
excellent.
so much, Sir Buddy.
No, thank you, Mon. Thank you. God
and
bless.
for
Huh?
inviting us.
More power to you guys in Transfer Factor.
Thank
And of
you
course,
very
Ms.
much.
Tess, Thank you so much for your
you
dedication to
too.
PCSO and to all the needy people who have come to
Thank you.
PCSO over the years that you were there
Yes.
and helped them. God bless you, ma'am. God
Thank
bless
you very much.
So guys, I hope you enjoyed our show tonight on Transfer Factor, Wellness and Healing. Join us again next week here on the show where we talk about what matters to you guys because you guys matter the most. I will see you next week.